Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is a contest entry into Gavkoo's Design Your Own Knife 3.0 contest. So, here's my design. It is a Tanto blade shape with a 3.5-inch blade and a 3.5-inch handle, with this cutting edge at approximately 2.5, and this cutting edge at approximately 1 3/4. Maximum width 1.5 inches. Made out of 154 cm at 0.148 thickness. I wanted the thickest piece of steel I could get with 1.5 inches wide, and that was the thickest that Alpha Knife Supply sold. The reason why I went with this design is, one, I think it's extremely functional. I think Tanto blade shapes are far more functional than they ever get reputation for. Ever get credit for, I should say. And also, I've never seen a Tanto blade with a convex grind on it, so I'm curious how it would come out. I don't know if Gavkoo would be able to do that or willing to, so if he isn't, I would go with the exact same design, but instead of Tanto, this would just be belly. It's probably about here. So, very similar. But if you can do the Tanto, which I think he probably could, but I don't know, I'll let him choose. He's a knife maker. I would like this section, excuse, this is supposed to represent the grind, but my measurements are in the way. But I would like this portion of the grind to go up a little bit higher than mid-spine, or maybe even full if you wanted to. I'd like it a little bit less than full flat, or full convex though. But right here on the secondary edge, right on this area, if it could be maybe just a little bit, not a full high convex, so that way I would have a reinforced tip and a more durable edge for scraping and stuff like this. I do, not a lot, but I do definitely go to work with my dad a fair amount, and he does painting and drywall, and scraping and stuff like that is something that you end up doing a lot. And also Tanto shape is very nice to get into corners and cut tape when you're masking, so that's why I went with the blade shape. And also, this little tip right here is like an X-Acto knife when the knife is sharp. It's very fine-tuned. Here's the handle. It's got one troil for my index, and then this larger one for 2 other fingers. This troil would probably be a little bit bigger. I have large hands. Here's my ring, actually. So that first troil should actually, yeah, that would probably fit about right. That's the size of my ring. So, if it wanted to be a little bit bigger, that'd be fine. This is 1/4-inch square graph paper, so hopefully I figured I'd use graph paper to help me get my lines right and measurements right and help you see it through the video. But yeah, it's got 2 pins, and then this would be a tube for the lanyard, and they're kind of going at an angle here. You can see this one starts off about in the middle, and then they go down to the lanyard hole. Thought that kind of looked a little bit cool. So yeah, that's my knife design. I hope you can do it. If not, like I said, I am willing to compromise to a bellied version. I probably should have drawn up a design with belly instead of a Tanto, but I didn't. But yeah, there she is, 154 cm, 0.148 inches thick, 3.5-inch long blade, 3.5-inch long handle, 2.5-inch primary cutting edge, straight primary cutting edge, and a 1 3/4-inch secondary cutting edge. If this one ends up getting a little bit of belly, that's okay, but this, I would really like it to be completely straight, like I said, for cutting tape and scraping and stuff like that. So So there you go. This is just a little design that I was working at. I didn't like it as much as I did with this one. This is approximately 1 1/4 inches wide. I was looking at L Max, and that was the thickest they had, but I liked the 1.5 inch wide, so I went with 154 cm. But that's the knife. I hope you guys like it, and I'll talk to you next time. Oh, by the way, congratulations, Gavkoo.